What is good, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this one, I want to give you guys a very quick update about the markets, talk about some runners we have and what's going on with different charts. Before I break anything down, let me just mention that I'm not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And don't forget about the Webull link. Deposit $500 and you're guaranteed 20 free stocks. This offer ends in just a couple of days. Anyways, looking at SPY, this thing is attempting to base right here. You guys can see as we got closer to the 494s, this is where we have critical support. We saw some buyers defending SPY. Now we're going to be testing 496 as resistance. If we break this, watch 496.8, which is the pre-market high, followed by 498 as our next levels. Overall, SPY could be attempting to form either a cup and handle like structure and try to push back up, or it could be a trap and this thing could just be popping and then getting ready for a bigger dump after Nvidia's earnings. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I just want to warn you all that we have just a couple more pieces of data. Don't forget that at 11:30 a.m. we have the 17-week bill auction. We have Bowman from the Fed giving a speech at 1 p.m. Bowman tends to be the most hawkish Fed speaker, so be careful with Bowman. And then we have the FOMC minutes at 2 p.m. We'll see what this causes. This may cause a big move in the market, so watch for that very, very carefully. I want to talk about a couple more things. So for SPY, I think there's a good chance it might attempt to rebound a little bit, push a little bit as we approach the FOMC minutes, and then we'll see what happens after that. Do the minutes push us even higher to 498 plus? Does it cause a rug pull? We'll just have to wait and see. But be very patient with that coming out. Expect some high volatility at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll see how it goes. Some stocks like Tesla are breaking out. Tesla basically had some good news. Also, we got this nice looking setup right here from this flag, a nice little breakout from there. Basically, the Cybertruck was on wade mode, so this allowed it to be tested in water and actually performed very, very well in about 2 feet of water. The max recommendation is 2 feet and 7 inches. There's also another analyst that's saying that, as Goldman Sachs has predicted, we're predicting as much as $75 billion in additional revenue from FSD by 2030. And then we're also seeing some robotic lawnmowers adopting Tesla's adopting Tesla's charging standard. That's also bullish. So with this technical setup, with the overall market helping Tesla and some bullish news involving FSD and the Cybertruck, Tesla has pushed to the upside, reaching almost 200. Now it's coming back down. If we lose support right here, we could actually retrace to about 195 again, and we'll see how it holds around there. Could be forming kind of like an inverse in the shoulders again from right here. So it looks pretty good. Going to be looking to see if Tesla could hold a 195 and then 192. As of right now, it's holding up nicely, and we'll see if this thing can continue to uptrend. We held this low right here, so we could be establishing a higher low, could start to uptrend a little bit, so watch for that on Tesla. It's holding up nicely. Nvidia is just trading sideways. We're just waiting for earnings to come out. We're just kind of shuffling the low 680s. Earnings is going to cause this thing to either pump insanely hard into the 700s, high 700s even, and or it could just get a rug pull into the low 600s. We'll just have to wait and see. It doesn't really matter what Nvidia does right now. It's just shuffling, but approaching its earnings, that's what I just wanted to note. Apple's looking pretty good. Apple's attempting to rebound, got a nice inverse head and shoulders like structure, nice accumulation. Going to be looking for 183.5 to be tested. The chart is looking bullish from a technical standpoint, but wait and see what the FOMC minutes cause. I do want to note Apple has bullish potential, so be careful. And then on top of that, we have the QQQ. It's going to be heavily dictated by NVIDIA. It is attempting to test 425. If we break this, we could push a little higher. But I just want to note that even though we have 425 as resistance, it might just shuffle a little bit more thanks to NVIDIA. And watch for a big move after the market closes when NVIDIA's earnings comes out. So that's going to be critical for the market. It's going to be critical for stuff. So we'll see how it goes. Now, for a few more tickers, I just want to call out Supermicro is going to make a big move depending on Nvidia's earnings. It's kind of shuffling as well, kind of range, but not really doing much right now. We'll see if this thing pumps into the 800s or if we get a rug pull. That's going to be dependent on Nvidia. For a few more, Russell 2000 showing a little weakness, is shuffling around 198. Not really doing much. It's still below 198, so we want to see if it can break 198.09 at the 5-minute 50 EMA to turn back up. Otherwise, it's just continuing to trade sideways. For Microsoft, we predicted some potential downside. We actually saw 397. Now we're just shuffling at 399. So a lot of stocks may just continue to shuffle as we approach the FOMC minutes. Not much could be said about others out there. For Coinbase is attempting to bounce at 162. If we could hold the 50 EMA at 166, it could actually rebound to 169, but we have to hold above 166 for many hours. And then also watch and see how we're affected by the FOMC minutes. So I'll be watching for that. There's some strength in Coinbase, though it could push a little bit. Watch that carefully. For Google, We'll see how well this could hold above its 20 EMA. Could push, and this is what we talked about yesterday. We called this bounce on Google. Could push for 143, if not higher. 143 than 144.1. Looking a little bullish on the 4-hour time frame. We'll see if this could push higher. So far, so good. And for Amazon's looking a little bit weak. It's trying to reject again, so be very careful, especially considering that Amazon has this head and shoulders like structure. It hasn't lost 165 yet. If it loses that, there's going to be a big drop to 160 coming, but it is looking a little bit weaker, so be careful on Amazon. Same thing on Meta, showing some weakness. Watch 462 as support. If we lose that, it's basically 463.5 and then 462. That range right there, that's the 50 EMA. If we lose that, 460 could be coming next and 454. So be careful, guys. Do what you have to do. The market is still showing some strength. It's still holding up decently. And watch and see a big move once the minutes come out, followed by Nvidia's earnings. Hopefully this video was helpful. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Get ready for the FOMC minutes and later on Nvidia's earnings, and peace out.